Hi friends, Rabbi Betsy Gajzinski inviting you again to yet another session of bimbam.org where we learn the song. And when there is a story behind the song, we're happy to share it with you. It helps put things in perspective so that we can get better attached to the song and express and be moved to the place the song is meant to take us. Well, this particular song was taught by the Lubavitcher Rebbe himself because during the years 1954 through 1964, the Rebbe taught a total of 13 songs, I believe it was, and this would take place Simchas Torah at night, 4 o'clock in the morning after Hakofos. In most other shuls, people had gone home for a well-deserved nap till they would have to be in shul once again in the morning for the day Hakofos, but the night, in a sense, only begun in Lubavitch 770. The Rebbe would place himself in the middle of the crowd. The crowd was much smaller then, these were the early years, and as a result, it was easier on crowd control. In fact, later this stopped because the crowd had grown exponentially and it became simply too great a risk because everybody wanted to hear better. Of course, there's no microphone on Yom Tov, so people would press themselves closer to the center of the action, and that became difficult. But for the years that it lasted, it was a wonderful thing. The Rebbe would sing a song, his voice was beautiful, and the Rebbe would tell a story of how the song came to him, so that now when we sing the song, we have perspective and we're able to, hopefully, to arrive at the place the song is meant to take us. I want to focus on a song that I must tell you is one of the most meaningful and most heartfelt songs that I am aware of. The song eventually went beyond the walls of Chabad itself and became extremely popular in Eretz Yisrael, and it is sung in many courts. The words you might be familiar with, they come from the Shir Hakovod, the Song of Glory. This is the Anim Zmiros of Shir Hakovod, which we say after davening. It happens to be in Chabad. The minhag is slightly different, but there is the context, I should say, is where we are saying to Hashem, I want nothing more, Hashem, than to connect with you and my soul to morph into your being. Now you can understand how powerful those words are. In fact, the Levush, who's one of the early halachas, indeed says that these words are so holy that one should refrain from saying them on a regular basis, which is actually the reason why Chabad does not recite this every Shabbos. In any case, the Rebbe told an amazing story. The Rebbe told a story that it was the time of Ne'ilah on Yom Kippur. People were davening with all their hearts, trying to keep the doors of heaven open, and to plead with the Rebbeinu Shalom to deliver them a sweet year, even though, humbly speaking, we might not deserve it. Asking Hashem to carry us across the threshold. The story goes, as the Rebbe told it, that there was a chassid, actually not a Lubavitch chassid, a chassid from Poland, from one of the groups, one of the courts of the Polish Chassidim, who was so moved and so awakened during Ne'ilah, he couldn't part with the holiness of those final moments of Yom Kippur. And when everybody left, he walked up to the Chazin's podium, nobody else was there, and he began to sing Anim Zmiros, saying, Rebbeinu Shalom, please, don't part from me, don't send me back into the mundane. I want to remain with you here in the place of Yom Kippur in the Holy of Holies. And he sang, and everybody who went home, because they were hungry, frankly, tired, when they returned to shul the following morning to go back to work and try to earn a living for their family, they walked into the shul into the early hours of the morning, and they found that this chassid was still covered under his talis. He had lost complete mind of presence, and or presence of mind, and didn't realize how the time had passed. He was still in the mode of Yom Kippur, and he was singing Anim Zmiros for Shir Hakovod, Ki Elecha Nafshi Sareg. I want to just hold on to you. I want to be one with you. How powerful that is. If we can only hold on to that feeling. Well, here's a song that will help you move there, at least emotionally, perhaps even higher. I will be joined momentarily by Gershik Chervinsky. Gershik is our maestro, our very gifted violinist, and together you and I and Gershik will learn the song of glory, of how one can lose themselves and disappear themselves, so to speak, from the mundane and the clud and busy traffic. I don't just mean pedestrian traffic. I mean all the distortion, and to find yourself in a place which is sort of in God's arms, if one might say. Anim Zmiros for Shir Hakovod. Here we go. Ladies and gentlemen, friends, let's try this together now with the words. Join me. Follow the notes below to see the words and to be able to look up the source. Please join. Anim Thank you very, very much. I hope you will be able to feel in our presentation the amazing connection, the dveikus, that is expressed in these words. And the entire world, Jewish world, for generations, has referred to this psukim and the sentiment as the Shir Hakovod, the song of honor. These are the words that express to the Rebbeinu Shalom how dear he is to us and how close we want to be to him. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you.
You did an amazing, amazing job. Really, it is amazing. I got to tell you that it is just a short few minutes ago that Gershik and I sat down. He was not familiar with the way I wanted the nigun to go. He was somewhat familiar with the nigun, but not really even that. And in a matter of a short few minutes, he not only learned the nigun, but he actually picked up the soul, which is a great, great compliment to his amazing talent and his amazing soul. Thank you, Gershon.
Thank you, Rabbi.